Hello, hello. Hey, Mega, hey, West Side. Hey, lurkers. Yeah, I realize that. Dude, we've had large flat rate boxes that sat here for over a year before people filled them up and had them shipped. And there's nothing saying you have to fill it all the way. You know, if you get to the point where you just want your stuff, you just tell us to ship it. Oh, no, I won't. That's not a problem, dude. Not a problem at all. Yeah, we've had a few packages here that by the time they actually got filled up and were ready to be shipped, shipping had gone up like $3. So we ended up eating some money on some of the packages from shipping just because of how long they were here. All right, cool. I'm gonna put a note on the bottom of my list here so that I know to put that on your thing. All right, it's on there. Yeah, it is a cool holder, that's for sure. All right, gonna give it a few more minutes. Hopefully we'll get some more people in here. Then we will get started. Yeah, good to have you back. I'm pretty sure you got a package here that you've been waiting for you to put some more stuff in it. Yeah, Westside. That if you didn't know that already, Mega Silver Stacker is he's the artist formerly known as Henry von Mueg. Yeah, I think you're in like a small flat rate or a padded, one of the two. But yeah, so if you email me about any of those items, just make sure you do it in the next day or two. Hey, Hidden. And Henry, it did start out as he would do up to 4 weeks worth of payments, but we're almost a week in, so now it'd be 3 weeks. And then that was part one of the big consignment sale. Part two is going to be coming later this month. Part two will be still a little bit of foreign stuff. There's like a little bit more foreign coin and banknotes and stuff, but it's going to be a lot of the American stuff is going to be in part two. Part one was pretty much all world silver. Hey, Cindy. How you been? Hopefully you guys are surviving tornado season okay. So anybody find anything cool recently? For anybody that's been waiting on some of those ancients that I showed you guys recently, for that big bag of them that I got, a bunch of that stuff's going to finally be in next week's. All right. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes, then we'll get the beginning stuff out the way and get going. Two-minute countdown. 1 minute. Alright, for anybody new, payments made via PayPal. Use Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com and use goods and services only, please. We also have Cash App using the same email, Cheapskate Coins at gmail.com. If you're using Cash App, it will say Louis Gachera. That's me. You are in the right place. Shipping is $6 to $23. $6 being a little purple bubble mailers, $23 being a large flat rate box. If you want your package registered, it is an additional $35 on top of that. It's the only way you can insure coins all the way through the mail. You will have to sign for it when it arrives if you do registered. If you're new, you can't get stuff from us tonight. You just have to send us an email by the end of the night. The email has to have your personal info, shipping info, P.O. box is fine if that's what you use, your channel name, which payment method you're going to use, and what payment or what email you use for that payment method for invoicing purposes. If we don't get that email by the end of the night, you will not get anything, and we never ship without payment. Be sure, for anybody new, that you go down and look at the description for all of the rest of our policies. They are posted on there every week, so nobody can say that they didn't know. Here is our Facebook page. You're due. If you're on Facebook, go give us a follow. Today's lot list is on there. It is the top post. I do post the lot list up there every day we have a sale. We also have a mailing list. If you want to be on the mailing list, shoot us an email, cheapskatecoins@gmail.com, and say, add me to the mailing list. If you're on the mailing list, you will get the lot list a couple of days before every sale. And as soon as you get that lot list, you have the ability to pre-purchase items. It is first come, first serve, just like our sales. So remember, if you want something, don't wait, jump on it, or you might lose it. And then any pre-purchases, we do not charge until the day of the sale. Once the stream is done and everything, then we invoice everything together. All right, so part 2 of the consignment sale is going to be later this month. Tentatively, I would say probably Thursday the 20th will be part 2. So that's going to be, like I said, that's going to be mostly American stuff. There will still be some foreign in it, but mostly American stuff. There will be some gold in it. So that'll be coming up on the 20th, most likely. Of course, I'll remind you guys each week. And if it changes on the date, I'll let you know. But that's probably when it's going to be. All right, later this week, I will be jumping on. I don't know. It'll be either Thursday or Friday. But I'll finally be doing another coin talk. And I will do the giveaway for the last 2 months. Because I never was able to do it for the... It was April. April I never was able to do it for. So I'll be drawing extra names to make up for it. So we'll be giving away some stuff for anybody who got something at one of our sales over the last 2 months. I don't know, I'll probably draw like 4 or 5 names. Something like that. So I usually do 2. And just a reminder, the big giveaway is still a thing. We just haven't had a sellout since January. But that is still a thing. Anytime we sell out, if we sell the entire lot list out, I will still throw some money into a pot. And then at the end of the month, all the money in the pot will be used to grab something really good, and we give it away to somebody that was at that, at the sellout sales. So that is still a thing. We just, we need sellouts to do it. As you guys can see, I still haven't solved the camera issue. So I don't know when or if that's going to be solved before I finally can save up enough money to get a new computer. But we shall see. All right, let's get this thing going. All right, we are kicking off with World Banknotes as always. First one, I think this is the first time we've ever had one from here. I don't remember having one before. It says from 1926. It is a 5 francs. Oop, upside down. From, let me raise this camera up a bit. It says French Indochina, New Caledonia. Hey, Moose Socks. This was a single year design, and it's going for $4. So 1926 was the only time they ever made a banknote that looks like this. Anybody? Serial number 428. Apparently they didn't make a whole lot of these. All right, moving on. Next up, for anybody trying to finish up this collection, 1905, 3 rubles from Russia. This was right at the tail end of the Tsar era. Going for $8. That's upside down. Flip. Anybody? All right, moving on. Next up, this is a 1922 5,000 marks from Germany. Catalog code is P81A. It is the one that on this side of the note has watermark G and D inside of stars. There was 3 different watermarks that were used. Each one has a different catalog code. It's uncirculated and going for $5. And then 5 francs going to Moose Socks. You got it, sir. And this one going to West Side. You got it, sir. Could I ever show you the back? Here's the back. I think I ever flipped it. Here you go. Where is M? All right. All right, and then the rest of them we had 7. One of them went in pre-sale, so now we're down to 6. These are the 1910 1000 mark red seals. Going for $5 each. There is, of course, another version of these that has the green seal and the green ink. This is the red seal version. There's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. I don't think any of these are consecutive that I remember. Has the same first 4 numbers. 4652 is on these 2. And then it's 351 and then 348. This one, 356. Three, 4, 4. And 358. So they're all within 344 is the lowest one, and then 358 is the highest one. So they're all within 14 prints of each other. So they probably came off the same page. Well, except for that one. That one's a 0. And so is this one. So these 2. Oh, those are consecutive. These 2 are consecutive. 078, 357, and 358. So these 2 are consecutive notes. Anybody? Here's a chance to get a couple consecutive serial numbers. All right, moving on. All right. Got 3 items today for medallion type stuffs. First one is a St. Christopher pendant medallion. Go for $2. I'm a Catholic. In case of accident, notify a priest. Anybody? It's only $2. Give it as a gift to somebody that you know that's Catholic. All right, moving on. Next up is from 2001. It is a Major League Baseball Toronto Blue Jays medallion. Got the colorized Blue Jays emblem with the baseball behind it. Canada, 2001. Any baseball fans want some memorabilia? All right, moving on. And then the last one. 1977 Kona Dollar Hawaii Kona Chamber of Commerce medallion. Going for $6. Any takers? Now, there's a big collectability for all those Hawaii dollar medallions that were made. All right, moving on. All right, next up we got some mint sets. All the Russian mint sets went in pre-sale. Those are all gone. But the first one up is 2002A, which is the Berlin Mint. Full mint set, original packaging, $15. Your €1, your €2, 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50 cents. Anybody? Man, tough crowd. All right, moving on. All right, next one up is a the wrong one up. Go away. Oh. Hang on a sec. One moment. Okay. Need to make a correction real quick. Yep, okay. Sorry about the wait. Alright. So next one is the 1970 GAW. Thank you. This is the 1970 specimen mint set from the United Kingdom. Coins of Britain and Northern Ireland. Going for 18 bucks. Anybody? All right, moving on. Get back in the box. Next up is 1989 proof set from the United Kingdom. Here's your 2 pound. Another 2 pound. It's 2 2-pound coins. I wonder why they put 2 of them. Because they're the exact same coin. I don't know, whatever. Then 10 pence, 20 pence, 5 pence, 50 pence, 1 pence. There's the 1 pound. And 2 pence. Anybody? Tell you what, anybody wants both of the United Kingdom ones, I'll do it for 30 bucks. Saves you 6 bucks. Drops them to 15 bucks each. So that's the 1970 and the 89. And nobody. All right, moving on. All right, then the last of these is 1980 Israel. Still in the original box. Comes with the insert in both Hebrew and English. So it tells you what every coin is. Get the coin with the lion there. 15 bucks. Man, no love for the mint sets tonight. All right, moving on. So you guys with the big boxes, this is how you fill them up faster. Buy the big stuff. All right, World Silva. All right, so the only World Silver coin that went in pre-sale was the Ecuador. The 1895 Ecuador. Everything else is still here. And we are kicking off with the 1942 2.5 escudos from Portugal. 65% silver in a good for $3. And silver's still hovering up around 30. A little bit down right now, 29.63. But it's still holding up on there. Anybody? All right, moving on. Getting the sense this is going to be another one of those slow nights. Next up, 1944. This one's in a VG for $4. Open. All right, moving on. Next up, we got one coin from Morocco. Which is the 1953 100 francs. That obverse is the easy way to always tell any coin from Morocco. And Chef is grabbing the Portugal's Gratzer. So this one is 72% silver, extremely fine, $7. How you doing tonight, Chef? And this one's going to Chef. Right, sir. Right, next up, we got 2 coins tonight from Panama. First one is a 1930, 1/10 Balboa. 90% silver, about good. 500,000 minted. Over $4. Anybody? And then we also have another of the same coin in an EF, going for $8. So that's the $8 one. This one's got some dark toning on it. Again, 500,000 minted. NGC list on this one is $15. We're doing it for $8. If anybody wants either one of these, just say Ben and say either AG or EF. Or Ben both. That works too. Go on to Chef. Right, sir. All right, next up we have 1 coin from Germany. It is the 1933A. 2 marks. It's got Martin Luther. Or Martin Luther. 62.5% silver, VF. 542,000 of these were minted. Going for $12. Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, next few are from Canada. Kicking off Canada tonight is 1966, 25-cent proof. 80% silver. Over $8. I should kick to this one because the rest of them are going to be there. The bigger coins. Anybody? All right, moving on. To the 1964 50-cent BU. Almost a proof like. 80% silver, 15 bucks. There she is, a proof like. Anybody? All right, moving on to the 66 proof. 80% silver, 15 bucks. All right, moving on to the 1965 dollar. This is the blunt 5 small beads variety of the 4 different varieties. Go for 28 bucks, BU. Doug has been in the quarter. You got it, Doug. Thank you, sir. All right, moving on. Next up, $66 proof. Over 28 bucks. Tell you what, anybody wants the dollar and the $half both? I'll do it for 38 bucks. That knocks $5 off the top. Makes them 13 and 25. All right, moving on. Oh, Chef's taking that deal. Gratzer. All right, and the last coin from Canada. Is the 1976 $5 925 sterling silver Jim BU satin and my birth year 1932 or 1930, 32 bucks for this 1976. Gorgeous coins. Anybody? All right, moving on. All right, Ecuador went in pre-sale, so we are now on Mexico. Going from the north to the south. Kicking off 1944, 1 peso. 72% silver, EF, 18 bucks. All right, moving on. To 1959, 1 peso. 10% silver, extremely fine, 4 bucks. Moving on. Through the 1960, extremely fine, 4 bucks. All right, if anybody wants both, I'll do both for 6. Saves you 2 bucks. And Doug's taking that deal. Congrats, sir. All right, next one. I got 2 available. These are 1968, 25 pesos, 72% silver BUs. 22 bucks each. Anybody? All right, moving on. Last coin from Mexico. 1978, 100 peso. Hey, Sandigger. BU 28 bucks. 78 words. 72% silver. Anybody? All right, moving on. Anybody decide you wanted that Mexico, let me know. Next up, we got one coin from Netherlands. It's a 1944p, 25 cent, 64% silver, BU, $5. All right, moving on. All right, and then the last few are from Britain. $1936, sixpence, 50% silver and fine, $4. All right, moving on to the 1926 shilling. 50% silver, VF, $5. All right, moving on to the 1940 florin VF for $6. All right, moving on. And the last from Britain, 1942 florin. EF for $8. moving on. If anybody decides you want any of that world silver, let me know. We're on to American. Kicking off American is a 1986 Prestige proof set. So you get your normal $half proof. You get the Ellis Island $half proof. Of course, your dime, penny, nickel, quarter, and then the 90% silver dollar Statue of Liberty. Or Ellis Island $half Statue of Liberty. 90% silver on that coin. $35. Anybody? $26. So the shilling and the 2 florins. Yeah, I can do that. So, those Britons are going to chef. $42.40 and the 26 shilling. Got it. All right, moving on. All right, next items. We got 2 of these available. I thought somebody might like them. Just as a, coin collector novelty piece. So these are 2005 Kansas satin quarters. And they are placed inside of a little spoon. I don't know which mint they are because the back of the spoon covers it. Hey, John. But there are 2 available, $4 each. If anybody wants both, I'll do both for $6. I don't know, use them as channel giveaways. There's just some little decorations. I have no idea what metal the spoon is made out of. Kind of neat. Anybody? I have no idea, John. I don't know what metal they're made out of. Not a clue. So if you get one test and it turns out to be silver, that was worth significant more than $4. But, all right, moving on. If anybody decides you want those, let me know. All right, next up. This is just a couple of coins that are too beat up to do anything with. But it's 0.39 ounce acid silver weight for these coins. For 15 bucks. You got a completely beat up 3 cent. Just one of the silver 3 centers. Actually, you got 2 of them. And then you got what once upon a time used to be a barber. So just some silver, just some scrap silver. 15 bucks for the little bag. No idea. At least one of the 3 centers you can actually get a date off of. Might be able to get dates off both of them, actually. Yeah, 1851, so that's one of the first ones that they made. And then 1852. So you got the first 2 years. They're just really beat up. And then what used to be a barber half. Nothing on that. That's just gone. But last call on this one, 15 bucks. Just throw it in your smelter or whatever you want to do with it. Actually surprised nobody's already grabbed this. Alright, moving on. That actually quite surprises me. I'm not sure somebody would have grabbed that. All right, then we got one more $15 bag. So just a bag of beaters. There's a large cent, a 2 cent, a V nickel, a shield nickel, and then one that I have no idea. Might be like a really old cash coin or something. A US large cent. V nickel. And 2 cent. It's 68 from the looks of it. And a shield nickel. 15 bucks for the bag. Tell you what, anybody wants both bags? I'll give you both bags for 24. So you get the junk silver bag and these. Saves you $6. And nobody. All right. Moving on. All right, next up. Is 1865 Fancy 5 Indian cent. It's an EF, but it does have some damage on the obverse. Just a little bit on the right there on the face. You can see that ding. So I've got it priced as a fine. I like to get 30 for it as a fine. I do have some wiggle room if anybody wants to make an offer. If this wasn't damaged, this would be like an $80 coin. All right, moving on. All right, next up, the 1952 nickel went in pre-sale. As did one of the 59s. So we have one 59 left at $8. Gem proof. Anybody? All right, moving on. The next one, we do have two available. I know that they were annealed for too long, which is why they're black. These are the 1960 gem proofs at $5 each. Yes, they have quite a large premium actually. Let me see if I can. Give me a sec. I have never, to this day, I have never come across one of them. 50 over there. Was that the proof that had the black beauties, or was it the business strike? If I go yellow for a second, bear with me. Alright, yeah, nothing on PCGS listed about the Black Beauties. I'm not finding anything on it right off of the, right out the bat. Great Collections has a posting about it. Yeah, they got one going, and it's Annex Mint State 64. You can't see the prices on it, though, unless you're, like, logged in. But anywho. Alright, moving on. But yeah, they can go for a pretty good premium, especially if they're high grade. Alright, this is one that was just mixed in. I figured I'd toss it out in case anybody wants it. It's a 60 Denver BU. It's $2 if anybody wants it. Alright, my camera crooked. Alright, moving on to the 2001 proof. $2. Next up, 2004. This is the Peace Metal. Proof. Going for $2. And then the last of the nickels, there's 2 available. These are the 2005 Western Waters proofs. $2 each. moving on. Do it. Anybody wants all of the proofs? I'll do it for $20. That saves you $8. Hey, Monkey King. All right. Moving on. Next up is an 1853 Arrows at date seated Liberty dime. 90% silver. It's in and about good for $10. All right, moving on. Next item up is our showcase coin for the night. This is the 1869 seated Liberty dime. 90% silver. It is an AU, but it has been cleaned, so I priced it all the way down to a VF. 256,000 were minted. There's an estimated 250 survival in all grades on this coin. And if it wasn't cleaned, it would be worth $400. I'm doing it for $250. If anybody wants to make payments on it, I can do payments on it. And I do have some wiggle room on it if anybody wants to make an offer. It's a tough one to get. Estimated 250 of these available anywhere in any grade. Understood. And it does have some toning, you can see there up on the by the edge. Tell you what. It's my best offer for this for the night. I'll do it for $175. Right? All right, moving on. And this one is one that didn't make it on the list before I mailed it out. I didn't realize it till later. 1872 Seated Liberty Dime. VF. Estimated 500 survival in all grades on this dime. This one's going for 45 bucks. All right, moving on. Next up is 1959. 90% silver dime. BU. $6. Hey, Bo. All right, moving on. To the 61 Denver BU for $6. All right, moving on. To the 64 Denver BU for $5. And we've also got the plain date for $5 as well. If anybody wants both 64s as a P&D set, I'll do it for $8. So that way you get them both. Saves you $2, makes them $4 each. And Chef's taking that deal, Gratzer. All right, moving on to quarters. See if anybody wants these tonight. At wholesale prices. What do I think they should do? I think they should go back and do a rerun of all the old designs. Do like a few years of the cat bust, a few years of the seated, and so on. I think that'd be a very cool thing to do with American coins. All right, so this one is 1999 Denver. Georgia State Quarter. NTC graded Mint State 67. Go for $10. Already graded. I'd actually like to see them do that with all of them, like the penny, the nickel, the dime. Just go through all the old designs. All right, moving on. To the 2001 S Rhode Island. PCGS Proof 69 Decam. $10. All right, moving on. To the 2022 Denver Maya Angelou. PCGS Mint State 64 first strike. Over $10. Tell you what, tonight only. If anybody wants all three of the graded quarters, I'll do it for $21. That drops them to $7 each. This coin alone is worth that. Bo's taking that deal. Congrats, Bo. All right. They're changing everything. I know they were talking about doing a series like they've been doing with the quarters. I know they were talking about doing maybe something like that with the half dollars. I didn't hear about anything else. All right, next up, 1996. 90% silver proof decam quarter, $10. Where's my quarter lovers out there? Oh wait, so they are actually doing my idea, at least with some of them? That'd be awesome. I'm down. Alright, moving on. Hopefully MJ is here because we're now on to his favorite part of the show. Silver-proof quotas. Alright, these are the sets. Starting with the Hoopty set. The 2012s. Hawaii Volcano. El Yunky. Choco Culture. Acadia. And Denali. All 90% silver proofs. $18 each. Or $60 for the set. You get the set, it saves you $15. Drops them to $15 each. Anybody? Oh wait, I actually gave you the wrong price. That makes them $12 each. So that's $30. Yeah, $30 off if you buy the set. I already said it, so I'm sticking to it. Here's your chance to get all the 2012s for $12 a piece. And MJ's popping in. Going to MJ. MJ, did you just get here, or were you sitting there like deciding if you wanted to grab it or not? Hang on a sec. Okay, your card's missing. Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right. Next up, 2013s. So MJ already got the Fort McHenry in pre-sale. So we got Great Basin, Perry's Victory, White Mountains, and Mount Rushmore. $12 a piece. Or $36 for the 4. Drops into $9 each. MJ, if you grab these, I'll drop your Fort McHenry to $9 too. Make it $45 for the set for you. And going to MJ. Congrats, sir. Oops. Go back. Thank you. All right. Next up, 2014's Great Smoky Mountains. Great Sand Dunes. Shenandoah. Arches. And Everglades. God. Or $45 for the set. Saves you $15, drops them to $9 each. Been a while since I've been able to offer 2014s at that price. And going to MJ. Congrats, sir. All right, and then we've also got the 2016s. Fort Moultrie. Harper's Ferry. Cumberland Gap. Theodore Roosevelt. And Shawnee. Again, $12 each. Can't go quite as low for the 16s, unfortunately, but I can do $50 for the year. Drops them all to $10 each, saves you $10. Anybody? Man, no love for the 16s, huh? Oh, there we go. MJ's grabbing them. Congrats, sir. All right. All right, next up, we got some commemorative half dollars. These are all clad. All right, first one at 753,257 minted is the 91 San Francisco Mount Rushmore proof commemorative. Over $10. moving on. To the 92S. Columbus. 390,154 minted. San Francisco proof, $10. This is an awesome $half for those of you that like the ships on boats, or the ships on coins. All right, moving on to the 90, also from 92, the 92S Olympic proof deep cam, 519,645 minted, going for $10. Moving on to the 1993S World War II, 317,396 minted, going for $10. All right, moving on to the 1994S World Cup Soccer, 609,354 minted, $10. All right, moving on. All right, so earlier I had the entire 1986 Prestige proof set for $35. I do also have just a Ellis Island dollar, 90% silver proof for $25. Got a little bit of milky on it. Nothing a dip wouldn't fix. Of course, if anybody wanted the full set of them, the entire 86 Prestige set, that is still available. Nobody grabbed it. All right, moving on. Last item on the list. $2015 Philadelphia Truman Presidential Dollar. First day of issue, Mint State 67. Going for $18, NGC graded. Mint State 67, that's when you're starting to get into the really good grades. And even then, it's still less than it would cost to actually submit it for grading. All right, well, recap time. All right, so banknotes, we still have the 1905 3 ruble Russia and a bunch of the 1910 1,000 mark red seals from Germany. And 2 of those were consecutive serial numbers. Is anybody interested in those? All right, all 3 medallions are still available. That's the St. Christopher medal, the 2001 Major League Baseball Toronto Blue Jays medal, and the 1977 Hawaii Kona Chamber of Commerce Kona dollar. Anybody interested in those? All right, the World Proof sets. Both of the United Kingdom ones are still available. That's 1970 and 1989. I did a deal. If anybody wanted both of those, I do both of them for $30, which saves you $6. Both are still available. And then the 1980 Israel set. Anybody on those? All right. World Silver, the 1933 2 mark Germany is still available. That was, I don't remember right off who was on it. Welcome back. Yeah, I'll show them again when I get there. All right, Canada. 64.50, the $65 blunt 5 small beads, and the 76 $5 are all still available. Anybody on those? All right, Mexico, 44.1 peso, both 68.25 pesos, and the 78 100 peso are still available. All right, the 1944 P 25-cent Netherlands BU is still available. And then from Britain, the 36 sixpence. Yeah, that's the only one still available from Britain. So either of those. All right, from the American, 1986 Prestige Proof Set, $35 is still available. Both of the little Kansas quarters in the spoons are still available. They're $4 each. I said I'd do $3 or do $6 if anybody wanted both of them. Both of the little $15 bags are still available. That's one of them. It's got a large cent, a 2 cent, a V nickel, shield nickel, and then whatever that is. And then that one's got the 3 centers, which those are the 51 and the 52. And then that used to be a barber quarter. So $15 per bag. And then I said if anybody wanted both, I'd do both for $24. So it saves you $6 if you buy both. That one is 0.39 ounces of silver. Which is... Let me make sure that deal I'm offering is not below melt. Current silver price $29.60 times 0.39. No, it's not. Okay. If you do the deal, it makes it $12 for that bag of silver, and the melt on it would be $11.55. But all right. Okay, and then the 1865 Fancy 5 Indian cent is still available. Anybody on that one? All right, 1959, 60, both of the 60 proofs. The 60 Denver BU, 2001, 2004, and both 2005 proofs are all still available for the Jefferson nickels. Anybody on those? All right, and then for Moose Socks, the Seed of Liberty dimes, 1853 arrows at date. We got the Hoopty coin for $250, 1869. And then the one that was not on the list when it got mailed out, 1872. So there's the 72 VF. Estimated 500 survival in all grades. So that one's $45. This is the 1869 AU. It's cleaned, so I have it priced as a VF. If it wasn't cleaned, it would be a $400 coin. 250 survival, all grades. And original mintage was only 256,000. And then 1853 arrows, about good. Tell you what, I'll do you guys a killer deal. For tonight only. Kicking off the summer right. I'll do all three of them for 200 bucks. That saves you 55 or no, that saves you $105. And MJ is taking that deal. Right, sir. Okay, so make that one, that, and then oh wait, no, that would make that one. I've set that one at 150. That one at 5. So that's 155 and then okay, got it. All right. Congrats, sir. All right, Jefferson Roosevelt dimes. 1959, 61 Denver, 64 Denver, and 64 plain date BUs are all still available. So the 59 and the 61 Denver are $6 each. The other two are $4 each. Oh wait, did somebody grab the others? Hang on. Sorry, Chef got the 64s. So just the 59 and the 61. Tell you what, anybody wants both of these, I'll do it for $8. That saves you $4. They were $6 each of it originally. Another little deal I'm throwing out. And Moose Sox is taking that deal. All right. All right, and then the only quarter that didn't sell was the 96S silver proof. It's $10. Anybody want that one? %90 silver proof. And then of course all that, the commemorative $50, the commemorative silver dollar, and the graded presidential. So all right, anything else for anybody else? Anybody else want to know about bundles? I can do some bundles on some of the world silver if anybody is interested. I can do a Mexico bundle. I can do a Britain bundle. I can do a good deal on all three of the remaining mint sets if anybody wants a good deal on those. For which one? West side? I just mentioned like 3 or 4 deals that I would do. Did you want the Britain World Silver, the Mexico World Silver, or the mint sets? Well, 2 of them are mint sets. One's a proof set. Mint sets. Well, you got the Israel. That was $15. You got the 89 Britain proof set. That was $18. And the 1970 specimen set, that was $18. I will do $36 for all 3. Drops them all to $12 each. So it saves you $15. Basically, you're buying the 2 UKs and you're getting the Israel for free. Anybody else want that deal? Oh, actually, there's 4 sets. So it'll be $48 if anybody wants all 4. Forgot about the Germany, which was $15. So that's now $18 off. Just straight $12 each across the board. Actually, I'll do it this way. If anybody wants all 4, I'll just do it $40 even. $10 each. Lowest I can possibly go on them. Anytime I can get them, I do. It just depends on if I can afford them, because a lot of the ones that he has right now are like $20,000 each. I am not walking out of his shop with a $20,000 coin. Sorry. But yeah, anytime I can get some from him, I do. All right, last call on everything. I'm actually amazed that nobody took that mint set deal. Dropped them to $10 each. Alright guys, I'm going to get out of here then. Everybody have a great night. As always, give me a bit to get everything together to get the invoices out. Doug, don't forget you're going to be getting your separate invoice for that second $76 payment this week. And Mega Silver Stacker, if you're still on here, don't forget, if you want to get anything, or try to get anything that was left over from the consignment sale, make sure you email me within the next day or 2. Because that's about all the longer it's going to be here. The owner's just out of town right now at a show. But alright guys, I will see you later on in the week for Coin Talk. Hey everybody, have a great night.